hit it like this. Beatboxing, I'm 22 now, about 4 or 5 years ago. I'm from a very small town in Devon called Crediton, where there's not much to do, so we pass the time by making silly noises or learning skills. I have a friend called Bellatrix is her beatbox name, who's now the world female champion, and she kind of got into it through another beatboxer called Audible Porno, and we all sort of taught each other, and I saw her on stage when I was about 16 or 17 and was just like in awe of it. Started practicing because I naturally sort of imitate noises and things all the time, and became really addicted to it, really. Oh yeah. I did a gig the other day, and I'm doing it with the Demon Barbers, their traditional folk group, using like clog dancing and Morris dancing and mixing it with beatboxing. And we're gigging sort of in lots of northern places, and before I do my set I always say, who here knows what beatboxing is and who doesn't? And normally the young people are like, yeah, and the old northern men are like, what's beatboxing? So I explained it to them, and once someone came up to me afterwards and said, so were you doing that to a backing track then? And I was like, well no, it's all from my mouth. Some people literally think that I just have a backing track on and then I just mime along to it, which would be really lazy, I think, as a solo act. What was the question? A lot of people coming up to me and saying, when did you discover you could do that? As if like it's just something that just happened one day, like I did a cough and I realised I could beatbox. It's just the same as learning any instrument really. It takes dedication, it takes practice, but the beauty of it is that you can do it anywhere. So who've never heard of it before are obviously just completely in awe, but the people who know what beatboxing is and associate that with hip-hop, gangster, cool, and not a white freckly girl from Devon, I think generally, I wouldn't say more shocked, but it definitely has more of a gimmicky sort of appeal to it. One being female, two being, yeah, not very street and not from London at all. But when you think about it, beatboxing is not really a very cool thing to do. It's spending a lot of time on your own, perfecting noises in your room until you get them right. Same as learning an instrument really, just lots of dedication and practice. Yeah, I can do it like, at the moment I'm working because I play the guitar and I'm learning to sing. Well, I do sing, I'm just not confident enough to say I am a singer yet. So I'm developing that side of my performance as well. I'm doing a solo show at the moment, which has kind of been put on hold because so many other things are going on, but that's more of an autobiographical performance using flip charts and a basketball, a loop station, and it's sort of stories from my life integrated with beatboxing.
I like the elephant that you did for me the other time.
Oh yes. You want a rendition of that now?
Yes.
Okay. It's not the most attractive face, but here we go.